Hi everybody, and happy 4th of July. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different type of video, and what I want to do is apprise you of a problem I've been having with my DCC system over the past 3 months. And last Friday we figured out it was a nearby lightning strike. Behind me, over my left shoulder, is my well house. You can see the double door. And then the other side of the well house is the well pump, which is 700 feet down in the ground. And it got killed off by that lightning strike. The lightning strike probably was somewheres over my right shoulder, maybe 100 feet from where I'm standing right now. And like I say, it took me 3 months to figure out the problem with the DCC system, and I'll go inside and we'll discuss a little bit what I had to do to figure that out. Okay, we're now inside the train building, and we're going to walk around, and I'm going to show you some of the things that were disrupted. Sorry, I gotta sit down. Okay. That is the 5 amp PH Pro NCE command station for my system. It's connected through the power to a backup power UPS with a battery in it. What had happened back after the lightning strike, and I never realized that the lightning strike would have been the problem, is from a friend of mine that even though it's protected from this side, the power lines go out through all these circuit breakers here, but they ultimately get to the track. And the track may have acted as an antenna to backdoor this device and kill off the what they call the communications chip inside the box. Now, what happened was I was only able to use one of these Pro cabs. I have multiple ones, but only one of them was able to be used. And this went on. I talked to NCE. They said, check your cables. I've checked all the cables. In fact, recently I even bought an NCE approved cable, and it's the one coming out of the this one here. And I matched all the rest of the cables, which I have made, and they're all perfect. So when I got those last Thursday, I checked it, and the older command station, the original one, still was only able to run with one of those. I could not hook up two of them. And I have 8 position plug-ins with these UTP panels. That's number 1, and this is number 8 on this side. And they're just spread out around the layout on both sides, and they give me the ability to plug in. Recently, I bought not only, here's the TCS UWT 100. This is a Wi-Fi, which you can connect through JMRI, or the little Wi-Fi tracks board here. This sets up a Wi-Fi that enables you to talk with this thing or the cell phone that I'm using, which is an iPhone, and control everything. But I could not do any of that with the other original command station. I then sent it up to the command station, returned it to NCE for repair. They sent it back, said there was nothing wrong. Problem still existed. I ultimately talked to Art Houston, an NCE expert, and through a process of elimination, he says you need to get another command station, either borrow it from someone or see if you can get another one somehow off of eBay or someplace, and then double check. And if that one works, then that kind of tells you maybe what the problem is. So what I did in the meantime was look around for another command station, which no one seemed to have until I went to a new hobby shop. I've been starting to use Iron Planet Hobbies. They're up in Missouri, and they happen to have one of these. And so I got it. So it command station, and it also comes with another PH Pro, which I have not controller that I haven't used yet. So once I plugged in the new command station, of course, none of my stuff is saved, so I have to go back and redo a lot of stuff. Everything seemed to work. I was able to hook up a couple of PH Pros. I was able to hook up the little Wi-Fi tracks. I was able to run a regular one with a tethered throttle with a Wi-Fi throttle. In between all of this, I had actually hooked up by disconnecting the power to the track and hooking it up to a power cab, which I have. I was able to use the power cab with the Wi-Fi card, the Wi-Fi tracks card hooked in, and another Pro Cab. So ultimately, all of these troubleshooting steps kind of guided by the, first of all, Art Houston and the manufacturer of the Wi-Fi tracks. He helped me quite a bit, as did Iron Planet Hobbies. We went ahead and it focused back onto the original command station that the problem had to be the communications chip. I mean, it allowed you to use one controller. You could use the Wi-Fi or you could use a tethered, but you couldn't use both of them. And that was kind of inconvenient. So, but anyway, ultimately, I'll send the original command station back to NCE now that I know specifically what needs to be repaired. And when that does come back, then that'll be a spare command station for me to have, just in case we have another, because we do get a lot of lightning strikes here in Central Texas. So, but anyway, I just thought everybody would be interested in that. And so the next project, 3D project I'm working on is a tainter gate dam, small one. It's in the, I think it's in the July Model Railroader, and it just kind of looked kind of interesting. So that'll be the next project I'll show everybody. So, well, anyway, thank you. Have a happy 4th of July. Bye.